New at 11, if you find political advertisements to be annoying, just you wait until the campaigns get your phone number. Those vying for 4 years in the White House are now flooding voters with text messages. And here's the thing, it's all legal.
You can screen your phone calls, delete emails without reading them, avoid answering the door when someone knocks. But campaigns have figured out one form of communication you are unlikely to ignore: text messages.
Texting is getting more popular in this campaign, direct from the candidates.
Political candidates and groups in support of them are using new software that allows for more ease and efficiency in finding your cell number. In many cases, your cell number is recorded in your public voter file, so campaigns can send text messages even if you've never signed up to hear from them.
And you're going to see more and more of that.
And it's perfectly legal. The Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or TCPA, limits the use of auto-dialed commercial calls or texts and pre-recorded robocalls. But, and it's a big but, the TCPA and the FCC's rules do not apply to political campaign-related calls or texts.
Clearly, there's using other tools and strategies, right, where people are using and reading and spending a lot of time.
She's right. Republicans and Democrats are spending millions by deploying thousands of staffers and volunteers nationwide with a focus on sending texts to both committed and potential supporters. We're talking text messages, not phone calls.
Anyone who has worked on a campaign knows that if you try to call people these days, there's a phone blocker or identifier. In most cases, people won't answer their phones.
Racism and demonization of undocumented people in this country.
An early adopter of the tactic is Bernie Sanders. His campaign has already sent 9 times as many texts to voters as it did during the entire 2016 primary, and he's not alone.
You have no choice but to vote for me.
The Trump campaign is doing the same, and so is nearly every Democratic candidate. While some of you are already sick of it,
I would rather not get them on my phone, to be honest.
the level of annoyance varies voter to voter.
It's slightly annoying maybe, but there's so many other things going on. Everybody, at least I do maybe, you sit down once a week and just hit unsubscribe to a number of emails and hit stop to a number of texts. It's just a thing that I do.
Experts say the reason why campaigns are utilizing texts is because they work.
Eric Cantor, with all the money in the world, John Boehner's successor, lost to a freshman Republican, David Brat.
That was in Virginia in 2014. Cantor outspent Brat 40-1, $5 million to $200,000. But Brat's campaign won, largely due to text messages. And while you may not like it, campaigns know above all else, you will read a text.
If nothing else, I see who it's from.
And that's all they really want, for you to at least see the candidate's name, even for a split second a day.
And if you're a registered voter, you can expect one or more to come your way. Here are 3 things you can do to stop that wave of texts. Reply STOP when you get the campaign text on an iPhone. You can also go to Settings, then Messages, and enable Filter Unknown Senders. You can also activate the spam filter on an Android phone, but unfortunately, campaigns are finding ways to get around all of these.